Wow.
Was für eine Wahnsinnsreaktion, wow.
Seit diesem Film kennen wir sie nun endlich alle, die Pionierinnen des Frauenradrennsports. Und wir wollen einigen von ihnen natürlich auch bei unserer Bike-Premiere eine Bühne bieten. They are some of the women who built women's cycling. A world champion, winners of the Tour de France Feminin, Olympians. Welcome on stage. Maria Canins, Ines Varenkamp,
Alessandra Cappellotto und Nan Deardorff-McClain, herzlich willkommen. So good to have you here. Maria, ich fange mit dir einfach einmal an. Du hast zweimal die Tour de France der Frauen gewonnen. Du hast zweimal den Giro d'Italia gewonnen. Du bist eine der erfolgreichsten Radsportlerinnen Italiens. Damals habt ihr wenig Aufmerksamkeit bekommen, das haben wir gesehen. Jetzt hast du diese Reaktion hier gerade erlebt. Wie geht's dir gerade?
Ja, mir geht es ganz gut. So eine große Saal voll Leute, voll Applaus. Ich glaube für mich und für meine Kollegin da, das ist einfach toll und ehrlich cool.
Alessandra, you're still actively campaigning for women's cycling rights, and you even said in the movie, even after my career ended, I still annoy everyone. What kind of work do you do today?
Well, first of all, listening at you guys here, I really think that we won, because this is what we were always hoping for, like to have in front of us a lot of ladies, a lot of girls here because of cycling. And that is really what we were riding for. Yes, I am already involved in cycling, and I lead the UNIO, the Worldwide Union of professional riders. And yeah, and you pay me back for all the years that I'm fighting for to have equality on cycling. So thank you.
Ines, du bist deutsche Meisterin geworden im Straßenrennen. Du hast zweimal bei Olympia teilgenommen, 1984, 1988. Wir haben gerade gehört, es spielt schon eine ganz wesentliche Rolle, diese Präsenz hier auf der Bühne. Welchen Tipp kannst du jungen Fahrradfahrerinnen geben, damit sie all das auch erreichen können, was ihr erreicht habt, oder vielleicht sogar noch ein bisschen mehr mit der Aufmerksamkeit?
Wurde ich heute schon mehrmals gefragt. Das ist ziemlich schwierig. Also ich kann eigentlich eher Tipps geben, was die sportliche Karriere betrifft. Also es hängt doch immer davon ab, in welchem Alter man anfängt. Wenn man jetzt zum Beispiel mit 12 anfängt, wie ich es gemacht habe, dann darf man eigentlich bis zum 18., 19. Lebensjahr nicht verheizt werden. Es gibt ja sehr ehrgeizige Eltern, und es gab schon oft so kindliche, jugendliche Radsportkarrieren, die hatten eigentlich eine wundervolle Zukunft, wurde ihnen prophezeit, aber mit 18, 19 waren die im Grunde ausgepowert. Also bis dahin würde ich auf jeden Fall sagen, ich glaube, jetzt bin ich hier lauter, nicht übertreiben und immer schön cool bleiben. Und im Grunde geht das richtige Radsportalter erst ab 20 los.
Aber wie bleibt man cool? Wie bleibt man cool, wenn
man muss gelassen bleiben. Man darf nicht zu viel wollen. Das ist einfach so. Und das müssen die Eltern auch begreifen.
Okay. Also die wichtige Botschaft an die Eltern, ne? Also,
Zu meiner Zeit ich konnte mich nie beschweren, dass ich irgendwie dass meine männlichen Schulkollegen oder Studienkollegen, also meine männlichen Kommilitonen irgendwie was gegen Frauenradsport gehabt hätten. Habe ich nie erlebt.
Then you also raced the Tour de France Feminin, and you also organized some reunion of the original riders. What challenges have young cycling women today?
Cycling has come such a long way. Of course, there's always challenge, but going and organizing a group of women who had raced in the Tour to come and follow the racers and cheer them on, we were just astounded by how much support they have. And, you know, from washing machines in the team buses to ice vests that you wear as you warm up on a hot day. Yeah, it was just mind-boggling, but it made us so proud and so just incredibly happy to see that kind of progress. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just going to continue to grow now that the sport is well televised. It's so freaking exciting to watch. And we weren't visible. We were kind of racing invisibly back in our day. And now with the media coverage, yeah, it's just completely changed the sport.
What could we all do even to support it more?
Pay the women more money?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But there is even one thing much more easy. Watch the Femmes.
Yeah.
Just watching at us.
Wir haben zwei weitere Gäste, die heute Abend leider nicht persönlich hier sein können, aber wir konnten sie zumindest gewinnen, um live mit uns zu sprechen. Und wir haben sie auf der Leinwand. We have two additional guests on screen, and we would like to welcome Marianne Martin. Marianne, are you? Yeah.
Marianne!
You can. Die erste Siegerin der Tour de France.
Und Kellyanne Way ist natürlich auch da. Und ich würde sagen, gerne noch mal einen dicken Applaus für alle.
Yeah, so good to have you here, and you saw the audience reaction. It's a brilliant reaction, in my opinion. Marianne, you're the first winner of the Tour de France Feminine, and you had to have two jobs to pay off the debts of that tour. Do you think money is nowadays still an issue for young riders?
I do think it is, but here's the thing, is I would have done it, I mean, money was always a challenge. I didn't have money, we didn't have sponsorship, but I did it because I loved it and it came from my heart. And yes, it's unfortunate that I went so into debt, but I figured I've got these few years to race my bike and I've got my whole life to pay off my credit card, and racing my bike is absolutely what I wanted to do.
Kellyanne, you were the first North American woman to win a stage of the Tour de France Féminine and the first Canadian woman to win the yellow jersey. What needs to be done urgently for women's cycling, in your opinion?
Well, I think I'm listening in amazement that people now have washing machines in their support vehicle. Marianne's going to tell you, we hand washed our stuff in the sink in the hotel room and had it hanging all over.
That's right.
These girls have it golden. But honestly, I think the biggest thing that needs to change for women's sport, any sport, especially ones that are so-called male-dominated, is just to get it out in the public eye for people to come forth and go and hear about a women's race. Go watch it. Go support it. I know it's we don't expect people to throw money at us, but if you come out and watch, sometimes just having people cheering us on the side, doing something that it truly is not a lot of people can do. Not a lot of people can climb mountains. Not a lot of people can descend mountains and do what we do or did. But I think the biggest thing people can do is just to be a participant as a spectator and to encourage other girls to participate in a sport that's not typical for girls. I think that's the biggest thing we can do, is normalize cycling as a girl's sport, as a woman's sport, and to just watch it. Or whenever you can, just go support it by watching, being a spectator. You guys just supported women's cycling today by coming out and watching this film. Like, I bet people learned a lot today about women's cycling, about female athletes, and that is a huge step. So just by coming out and watching and listening to our stories, you're doing a lot for women's cycling.
Let's say if we meet in 1 year again on this stage, what has changed, for example? Wenn wir uns, Maria, in einem Jahr auf genau dieser Bühne wieder treffen, was würdest du dir wünschen, was hat sich verändert?
Ja, ich hoffe, hoffe, dass diese jungen oder diese berühmte Profi jetzt der Frauen also diesen Film anschauen und vielleicht erschrecken sie sich oder sie werden einfach kapieren, was wir einfach gesehen haben. Denn wir haben als Gaude, als Spaß sind wir an diesen Rennen einfach, haben wir immer mitgeteilt und wir hatten wenig davon, aber wir hatten einfach Gaude, wir hatten Spaß, wir hatten einfach Lust, in anderen Ländern zu fahren und zu anschauen, die Kultur von den Leuten zu anschauen, einfach. Und heute gibt es nur wenig Lust, glaube ich, wenigstens, und viel Geld. Aber das ist nicht das Beste vom Leben.
Okay, danke schön.
Spaß gehört auf jeden Fall dazu, sehr gut.
Kellyanne is really right because the professional riders now, when I talk with them about what you want now, because now they have quite good working contract. The minimum salary of the professional women riders are the same as the men. There is still be a bit gap between the top salaries of the men and the women, but I was always thinking as soon as a girl sign a contract of 1 million a year salary, I will stop my job. But then I changed the idea because last year, for first time, a lady, a rider, signed a contract with 1 million a year of salary, and that was huge.
Well, yeah.
And just in December, I asked the riders, what you want now? Let we fight to have a little bit of increasing on the prize money. And the answer was, no way. It is not important. It is more important to have you on the road cheering them. It's more important the TV coverage, the social media, good arrange. So you guys could do miracle for the women cyclists, just cheering at them and follow them.
As far as what I would say to aspiring cyclists, I agree so much with Marianne's comment that do it because you just love it and don't be afraid. Just go for it, and who knows? You might end up like Marianne wearing the yellow jersey someday.
So Marianne, let's give the question to you. Let's say we will meet here in 1 year again. What is different from now, in your opinion?
Well, what I'd like to see different is everything the girls have said is all important, but I think we need more grassroots. We need to start people on their bikes young and have, when I raced, there was a lot of citizens races around, and I could easily get into a race without a big intimidation factor. And I don't see that now. I don't know where it is on other parts of the world, but I would love to see more grassroots, more simple to try, and getting the women on the bikes and getting boys on the bike too, but getting children on the bikes and learning about the sport at a very young age.
I guess if there was one little girl out there, one little boy as well, that doesn't have the confidence, I just want to say you have to start believing in yourself. If this time next year, you can come back on that stage and look at us all in the face and say, you know what, I did it because everybody was telling me I couldn't, but you know what, I can. And that's the big message, is to believe in yourself and to say that I can do this. So this time next year, I want every little girl in that audience saying, I can do this. I can climb those mountains, and I can reach my potential as an athlete, whether it be in cycling or any other sport. And I pass that also on to the young boys that are in the audience. So if I was to wish for one thing, is for them to walk out of this believing in themselves and saying, I can change the world of cycling, and I can do it for myself.
Wow. Und gerne nochmal einen riesen Applaus für euch.